Hello and welcome to another episode here on Cruise and Coasters. My name is Jeff and today we have made it down to Branson, Missouri to check out Silver Dollar City for their summer celebration. This is stop number 17 out of 22 on our USA theme park tour. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am so excited to be back at this park. We did visit once in November of 2022. We spent Thanksgiving weekend here and had an absolute amazing time. And I remember leaving the parks thinking, man, I have to check out this park in the summer because it's absolutely beautiful. And they had just put in Mystic River Falls and I'm so excited. I even brought a change of clothes, wearing my flippy floppies today, so I am prepared to get wet. And thank goodness, because it is another scorcher here. If you guys watched the Worlds of Fun vlog from yesterday, it was super hot there and we're expecting another super hot day today, another heat advisory, severe storm risk, but we're gonna do as much as we can. So let's head on in to Silver Dollar City. Because Silver Dollar City is one of our favorite parks and it does typically get quite busy, we booked kind of like an all-inclusive day, if you will. With our summer celebration, we have our lanyard, which allows us 5 tasting treats of the different festival food. We did get Trailblazer, so we shouldn't have to wait in many lines today. And yeah, we are just very, very excited to be at this beautiful, beautiful park and try to bring you guys along as much as we can. Of course, no on-ride filming here at Silver Dollar City, but I will try to show you guys off-ride as much as possible and show you just how beautiful this park really is. First up on today's adventure through the trees is the park's RMC, which is Outlaw Run. I remember kind of feeling mediocre about this the last time we were here, just because it ran really slow in the cold, and everyone said I had to come back in the summer when it was nice and warm. So here we go on Outlaw Run. First ride of the day on Outlaw Run complete. We did ride in the back row. It is nice and warm, so I feel like I can give a really good opinion of the ride now, having ridden it both when it was cold and when it was really hot out. It's still okay for me. I do think I liked it better this time than when I rode in November. I got like 2 or 3 really good airtime moments throughout the ride, and then the like hang time and the double barrel roll at the end is actually super fun, really enjoyable. I really love that ending. It's a very unique ending to an RMC, to really any coaster at all. The big problem is I think it's running really, really rough. And there is this massive pothole on the bottom of the very first drop that just sent the whole train just jolted with that pothole. And it was very, very uncomfortable. So I'm hoping that they take some lessons from what they did with Lightning Rod and maybe do some eye-box work on this one as well in some of the rougher portions, because it really does need it. We'll come back for a night ride because it is a fantastic night ride. I'm absolutely dying at the merch for Outlaw Run that features an arrow double corkscrew element. Like, you didn't even try. Oh my God. A quick costume change and we are ready to tackle Mystic River Falls. I heard that you get very wet on here, so we came prepared and ready to ride. With the downtime, we ended up waiting about 15 to 20 minutes for Mystic River Falls, but it was worth every second. That was so much fun. It reminded me a lot, especially the beginning part of the ride, of Infinity Falls at SeaWorld Orlando, but a much less chaotic version of Infinity Falls that's much more family friendly. And honestly, you don't get too wet at the beginning unless you're really unlucky and you're like facing towards like the wave, but it's a lot less chaotic. It's really fun. You do get absolutely soaked from your waist down. So I would say flip-flops are an absolute must. Then at the end of the ride, there's that elevator up to the top and it spins you around. And then you go through like a water slide portion, which kind of puts you up against the wall. There's some lateral force as you spin, which is really enjoyable. And then the giant drop where you just get absolutely destroyed with water. And then people can shoot at you, which is actually where we ended up getting the most wet, was by people shooting water on us. But what a fun addition to the park. I really loved Mystic River Falls, and I think it's worth getting wet for. Now that we just did the wash cycle, time to do the dry spin cycle on Time Traveler, the Mach Extreme spinning coaster here. Feeling a little bit drier now that we just got done with Time Traveler, which was so nice to get back on. This was my 300th coaster back in 2022. We came to the park for Thanksgiving, as I mentioned, and it is still so much fun. After going on Ride to Happiness at Plopsaland in Belgium, it definitely rides a lot more mild than I remember. I remember this being really intense and really crazy, but then going on Ride to Happiness, where it's just like on an entirely different planet of intense, but it's still so much fun. We had some really good moments of airtime. We rode in the back seat, so we got that yank out of the first drop out of the station, which is just crazy. It's like a 100-foot drop, 90 degrees right out of the station. And then we also got some really good airtime during there's like an airtime hill that kind of goes off axis, which was really fun. And then we spun through the vertical loop, which was amazing. That was so much fun. The one thing, I think that the first launch, it does stop you and then launch you. I wish it was a rolling launch. I've heard some rumors that they were supposed to put a show scene back in the day and then cut it from the budget before the ride opened. But I wish they could just reprogram it just to launch you right away, because you kind of just sit there doing nothing for a few seconds and some dead space. Anyway, I'm feeling grumpy and hungry, so I think it's time for a little bit of food. We're gonna find a festival stand and get a few snacks with our lanyard. I went kind of basic with my first redemption of the lanyard. I went with just a crispy chicken sandwich at Travelers across from Time Traveler. The pickles, I already tried one, absolutely delicious. And then we also got a chicken skillet that comes with like carrots, vegetables, green peppers. I think it was called a harvest skillet. It looks really tasty though. lunch was absolutely delicious. That chicken sandwich was phenomenal, and the skillet was super tasty and full of flavor as well. After lunch, we hopped on Thunderation, which is the aerodynamics mine train here at Silver Dollar City. And if you've been on both, I'd love to know, Adventure Express at Kings Island or Thunderation at Silver Dollar City, because I think I might be leaning towards Thunderation at Silver Dollar City as being my new favorite mine train. What I love about the coasters here at Silver Dollar City is they really play into the terrain, so you don't even get a lift hill until the end of the ride. It's very much like Time Traveler, which has a launch basically to get it back to the station. This one has a lift hill basically to get you back to the station. The helices are whippy, full of laterals, full of fun. It feels chaotic, and the terrain is absolutely perfect and beautiful for it. So I think I might be Team Thunderation now. And new for 2024 here at Silver Dollar City is they completely redid the Fire in the Hole attraction. So it is technically a brand new roller coaster credit built by RMC. So it's our first time. I've avoided all spoilers, so I don't really have any idea what to expect, but I'm very excited to get back on this, well, once classic and now like re-classic attraction.
The ball knobbers have set the whole town ablaze. Go!
Patches, I'm gonna tan your hide.
Chickens! Why those half-me chickens? Wiley, drop that dynamite or I'll have to shoot.
Go ahead, Marshall. You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Ow!
Get after those ball knobbers and stop that fire.
Red Flanders, get back here and put on your pants.
I can't, Sadie. I ain't got no pants no more. The dang ball knobbers stole them.
Stole them? What in the city hell would they want with good pants?
They don't call me Bugs for nothing. Don't worry, they don't bite. Bugs.
Hurry! The ball knobbers are gonna blow up the bridge.
Get that crate over here.
Don't mess up my new pants, you ornery
Pack them
fool.
bundles under the dresser.
Can't you even tie a ding-dang knot?
Hurry!
What's the matter, Bugs? You chicken?
Watch out, you dang fool. You're gonna fall. Now look at what you done.
Uh-oh, I think I'm stuck. I can't reach.
Ooh, bridge ain't gonna hold. Bye-bye.
Bugs and Patches, we foiled your plot, and now we're using your dynamite to blow up the water tower and put out the fire.
Don't throw that switch. A train's coming that way.
Tower's gonna blow. Fire in the hole! Thank you, heroes. We couldn't have caught those good-for-nothing ball knobbers without you. Give yourselves a big old pat on the back. You deserve it. And it'll also put out any stray sparks. So long.
Just finished up with Fire in the Hole here at Silver Dollar City. I will try my best to get my hands on some POVs, official POVs that the park will let me use in the vlog. It's really hard to do any off-ride here, and of course you can't do anything on-ride. But that's because the park is beautiful, it's scenic, and they use the terrain to their advantage, and of course that was an indoor coaster, so nothing I could really do off-ride there. But the ride itself, Fire in the Hole, they did a spectacular job with that redo of the attraction. It was the perfect mix of modern, but also paying really good homage to the original attraction here. And I just thought they did an excellent job. I don't want to do too many like spoilers, even if I do a POV, in case you want to skip that part and kind of go into it spoiler free. The only thing I will say is you do get a little wet, and we did the attraction in November, so it was very cold when we came here 2 years ago. It is obviously very hot today, so you do get a little wet. You can see here, there's a little splash at the end. My toes are freezing because that water is freezing cold being in that air-conditioned building. Silver Dollar City, you nailed the redo of this attraction. Absolutely spectacular job. I would love to get on it one more time before we go because there's just so much to see and it's just packed with full of detail in that building. So yeah, Fire in the Hole, you're a win. I think what I am most excited about in this final week of the USA theme park tour are all the Herschend parks that we're gonna go to. And if you know anything about Herschend parks, which is like Silver Dollar City, Dollywood, Kentucky Kingdom, which are the 3 parks that we're going to be visiting, they do a little something called cinnamon bread. And it is officially cinnamon bread time. And let me show you this incredible, delicious dessert. We went with the apple with the icing on top here. We're gonna try a couple different varieties between all the parks that we're going to. It is messy. She is giving incredible, oh my God. I'm salivating, I'm so excited. All right, we're diving right in. I got my next summer tasting passport redemption, which was a bursting boba peach sweet tea, and it is really delicious. The tea has a really good sweet tea flavor to it, and then the little bursting bubbles offer that like little peach flavor that you love. It's like slightly sour almost, but it's really refreshing and really good. Very good. Finished up a ride on Powdered Keg, the park's SNS hybrid premier coaster. I'll talk about that in just a second. It's like a launch and then there's also a chain lift. It's a very, very bizarre ride. So if you didn't know, Powdered Keg actually used to be Buzzsaw Falls, which was built by Premier Rides as a log flume roller coaster prototype. It apparently was plagued with a ton of problems and the park didn't keep it for very long, and they asked SNS to come out and kind of retrofit it and make it into a different type of attraction. So they actually built a air catapult roller coaster and used new track elements for the launch in the first part of the ride, but then utilized Buzzsaw Falls roller coaster track throughout the ride for part of the roller coaster as well. Then there's a lift hill segment as well with like a little bunny hill. Overall, the launch is powerful and punchy. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of good airtime, especially in the back couple of rows. We were really floating through most of the first half of the ride, which was really enjoyable. And through the Buzzsaw Falls element, which is a giant turnaround, you get some really good lateral force on it as well. It's about to go behind me. There it goes. It's a really fun ride. It's really, really unique and really enjoyable. I would say probably family friendly when it comes to launch coasters. I think most people in the family would enjoy it. And continuing on with how weird this ride is, there is a reverse spike that isn't normally used, and most people probably think it's there just for decoration, but it actually is here in the event that the train doesn't make it over the launch, the top hat, it will roll back and use the spike before coming to a stop back on the launch track. So one day maybe we'll get a rollback, but I've never seen one. I think it's quite rare. Finished up our coasters for the day on Wildfire, the park's B&M sit-down coaster, and oh my gosh, you guys, this thing is running so smooth. Also, like, look at the setting. It is absolutely stunning, and the entire ride I was just like mesmerized by the Ozark Mountains and the beautiful setting that this coaster is on. The first Immelman and vertical loop were quite forceful in terms of positive G's, but it was just so stinking smooth. Even the Cobra roll behind me didn't really have much whip to it, which I kind of missed, not gonna lie. I love the whip on Kumba. This one is much more graceful, a lot more enjoyable, I think, for most audiences. But yeah, just a really smooth, fun ride. It is quite short, but it's got to make its way all the way back up to the brake run. It's like on an elevation, just like Time Traveler and Thunderation are. But yeah, a little short, super smooth, good inversions. Some clips of the Stunt Dog experience at the Opera Theater. Apparently it runs in that theater every summer for the last 25 years. It was a really cute show, really fun, made me miss my dogs at home a lot, and some phenomenal AC. So if you're here on a hot day or if it's bad weather, that could be a good option for you as well. Came out to Hugo's on Hill Street, which offers Philly cheesesteaks, and we used our lanyard for some Philly cheesesteak loaded French fries, which look phenomenal.
So we head out towards Williams Gap here. Y'all do me a favor, keep your eyes open for little deer. Yeah, we got a whole family that's been running around out here. I've seen them every train ride I've been on today. Yeah, there's even two that's got little white spots still all over them. It's always nice to see nature in the middle of nature. There's one on the right hand side and a baby with white spots. Yeah. It's always nice to see nature in the middle of nature. Right now, I'd like to thank all the veterans and all the active duty service personnel we have on board. Thank you all so much for your service and sacrifice so that we're able to enjoy the freedoms that we have. And on behalf of myself and the whole Frisco Silver Dollar line, we give y'all this special salute. Y'all, that whistle is just for you. God bless y'all, and God bless the United States of America. Now, I do need to remind y'all to keep your hands, feet, and legs except the drink while we're moving. Yeah, we're getting ready to enter Thunderation, Missouri now. Yeah, that's a big, thriving metropolis. Got 4 people in it. Yeah, Thunderation, Missouri, population of 4. Now we're exiting Thunderation, Missouri. Oh, it says population 3. I get some hovering off the some doggone. Hey, Ichabod, we're slow. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. I see what's going on. It's those 2 bowlings up there. They're stopping our train. Y'all say, oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't want to have to get off here. Let's see if we can scare them away. Try this. Shake your fist at them and call them ugly. Y'all, that ain't gonna scare a mouse off a piece of cheese. I said shake your fist at them bowlings and call them ugly.
Wow, they're organized on us.
I know.
Ugly, oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, you were all organized a minute ago. What happened? I said ugly, oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, we might be ugly, but y'all rode out here to look at us. So take a look.
Holy, get up here. Nobody come out here to see either one of them.
And that gentleman just whistled at me. Thank you, sir.
What are you doing stopping me in the middle of a train ride?
Simmer down, buddy. You're going to be thanking me in a second because we stopped you to warn you.
Warn me about what?
Yankees!
Yankees.
Yeah, right down there around the bend. I'm telling you right now, there's 9 of the ugliest Yankees you're never going to see. They all got these giant wooden war clubs. They're down there just a swiping, swatting, swinging and everything. But they ain't hitting nothing.
Well, if they're swiping and swatting and swinging at everything,
Yeah.
why ain't they hitting that?
We believe they's New York Yankees.
Well, there ain't been Yankees out here for 60 years.
60 years? Well, slow your roll there. Roller?
Roll.
Well, I just lost the thread on that one, didn't I? Uh-huh. Slow your roll, man. Them Yankees are back.
They're back.
Yeah, they're back, and buddy, they are mean.
Mean.
Well, now, how do you two know they're mean?
Well, let me tell you the story. Last night, Ralphie here was out in the woods. She was picking strawberries from off the ground. Oh yeah, she was picking them like crazy. And then this rabbit came along, and she saw it, and she chased after it, and it cut to the left, and it cut to the right, and then it cut to the left.
I'm directionally challenged. This isn't
Y'all,
working for
just so
me.
you know, this is how we haze the interns. Yeah. Well, look, at the end of the day, after she chased that rabbit for about a half an hour, she saw a campfire, and she sneaked up on it. Turns out, camp full of Yankees, and she heard them talking.
Well, what'd they say?
Well, they say, whoopee! Yeah! Hey, hey, hey.
That's what they said.
Man, word for Yankee word. You ought to be shaking in your stylish and affordable boots there.
I would be
It's
if
terrifying.
If I spoke Yankee, it might be terrifying, but I don't know what any of that means. I don't think do you speak Yankee?
I learned it the 3rd year of my 4th grade.
What's that mean?
I was in 4th grade for a lot longer than I should have.
No, not that. The Yankee talk.
Well, nearest we can figure, it means you gotta swoop down on your train.
Whoopee!
Tap dance all down the roof.
Yeah!
Steal everybody's funnel cake and whatnot.
Hey, hey, funnel cake.
Funnel cake
Yeah.
and whatnot.
And whatnot. Mostly the whatnot.
Yeah, well-
I mean, that's a broad category right there.
See, you had me right up there that last part. I'm not buying this story.
You ain't gotta buy it. It's free.
Well, it ought to be free. It's not worth that. But for the safety of all my passengers, I'm going to go down here and check on the Yankees.
That is a right fine idea there, Mr. Conductor. Come on, Ralph. We got work to
Well,
do.
wait. Get up here. Man, you two stay away from my train and my passengers, or I'll give you a big surprise.
Surprise!
Wait. I'm getting that surprise. It's what you got for me.
give my surprise to Ralph.
Yeah, you give my surprise to Ralph, too. Hey, wait a minute, I'm Ralph.
Uh-huh, yes you are.
I don't want another belly button.
Why not?
I already got the one I can't keep clean. Wouldn't another be like a navel razor?
You know what? I can't even argue with that. All right, y'all, if you haven't figured it out, you're in a whole mess of trouble. Because your conductor, he done gone up ahead. He's looking for Yankees, and he left you here with us. One of them notorious Bolins you've been hearing so much about. Train robbers extraordinaire. I am Alfie J. Bolin, and that J does stand for genius. That right over there, that's Ralphie. Everybody say, hi, Ralphie.
Hi, Ralphie.
Folks, what's going on right here, right now, is a stick up.
Yeah, stick up.
Sir, you not getting this joke? It's a stick, and I'm holding it up. It's pretty straightforward. All right, he's laughing now. Man, you help him if he needs any help with the later jokes. All right, y'all, train robbery time. Everybody get your hands in the air and act real scared so as we can rob you.
Everybody?
Everybody get them up, get them up. There you go, scared. Hey, Ralph, can you believe some of these folks are so foolish? They got their hands up and they're acting scared. Ralph, what are you doing?
I got my hands up. I'm scared like you say it.
You're on my side.
That's what scares me.
Get down here. Put the stick down. You're rightful to be afraid right now. I'm feeling mighty froggy.
Oh.
All right, here's the thing. You gonna do everything I tell you to do? I tell you to jump head first down these stairs. You doing that too?
No, not again.
Oh, well, at least you're learning something. Hey, you remember what we talked about up to the shack last night?
No.
Come on. We talked about a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about how you gotta quit shaking the chickens because they don't get scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
We talked about how the chocolate milk don't come from the brown cows.
Right.
But more importantly, we talked about how to rob a train. For like an hour, we went over this.
Really?
Yeah,
I think
we
I
did.
zoned out.
That happens. All right, come on. I'm gonna learn you one more time. We got a train right here. Let's learn you how to rob a train. All right, step one. Put your hand out just like that.
Like that.
Oh, that's good. You even got the snap in there. I like it. Now, you put a mean and nasty look on your face.
But why mean and nice?
Oh, you get more money that way.
Oh, okay.
Ralph, you call that nasty?
He does.
All right, look at here. You're sweet on this fella. I want you to go down there and practice on him.
Okay.
Walk right up to him, stick your hand out, say, give me all your gold and silver. You blockhead.
Okay. Give me all your gold and silver, you blockhead.
No, Ralph, quit it. He ain't the blockhead, you is.
I'm sorry, that's a blockhead.
He knows that, Ralph.
Yeah. How do you know that before I did?
Ralph, the whole darn train knows you're the blockhead.
The whole train knows that. Yeah.
Ralph, listen.
Yeah.
It's just, give me all your gold and silver.
I ain't got none.
Say it to him.
Oh, okay. I ain't got none.
Ralph, you know what, Ralph? You're making my hair hurt, girl. Look.
Oh.
Just rob the train.
Rob's on the train?
I don't know if Rob's on the train or not. We're doing crime, man.
Oh, okay.
Here's what you're going to do. You're going to take all the high rollers up front. I'll take all the cheap seats in the back.
Okay.
Get all the gold, silver, copper, and bills.
Bills. Hello, Bill.
Bill? Stay away from my sister, Bill. I'm watching you now. Just rob the train,
I
right?
ain't got gold.
Where's all the money at? You look like
No,
a
I
rich
do. You got some?
You ain't got no money?
Oh, I don't want that.
It's silver.
You're holding that up, sir. You got all the money. That's invisible money.
Hey, what about you in the man in the box? Hey, box person. If you need helping twice. Okay. Gold, silver. Thank you. Gold, silver.
You don't have a head bob like that, does it? No, I can see that right there. Where are you really getting that?
Gold or silver.
Like TikTok or something
You
like
got
that.
something? I have it.
You're all right. Pistachio.
Okay, gold or silver. Oh, hello there. You're
All right,
cute.
kid. I knew I was gonna like you. Where's all the money at? You rich?
We've had such a fun day. I think the last couple of things that you guys saw is we saw the dog show. I think I talked about that. Yeah, I did already. I'm a mess today, by the way. And we did the train. I had to put in the whole clip there of the interaction, the show scene. That was phenomenal. I loved it. It was exactly what I want out of a train ride. Like, it was like scenic, the show element was really nice. It's just been really pleasant. I think Silver Dollar City is easily becoming one of my favorite theme parks in the United States. It just makes me so sad because it's so hard to get to from Orlando. So I can't get here as often as I would like to, but it's been such a pleasant visit. The heat advisory is going strong. Heat index is over 100 today, although I am super thankful it has not been as sunny and it's been much more like cloudy, which has been really nice, but the humidity is absolutely killer. 22 parks is a lot, y'all. Park 17, we're definitely feeling it today. I think I'm feeling it the most, but we're trekking through, we're pushing through. Only 5 more parks after this one. So anyway, just wanted to chime in, say hello. I feel like I've neglected the camera a bit today. I've just been enjoying the park, taking it all in and enjoying the trip. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the vlog. Like it if you're enjoying the vlog so far. And yeah, it's around 6 o'clock. I think we're gonna do a few more re-rides on things. If we see anything new, we'll definitely bring you along. And yeah, it's been just a really enjoyable day at Silver Dollar City. Time for passport redemption number 4, and I went with a Fruity Pebble funnel cake, and it came with strawberries and banana on it, so it is healthy actually. That actually completely crosses out all of the sugar that is in this, so that's great news. We're in grandfather's mansion right now. Not really sure what it is. Oh, is this moving? Oh, it's like moving ever so slightly. It feels like I'm on a cruise ship. If you guys didn't know, I also have cruise vlogs on the channel. You should go watch those after this one. Oh, now we're upside down. Do not look. It's a tight little squeeze on these stairs. Oh, we're slanted. This is what it feels like to walk through the park all day long. Oh. This is how slanted it is. You can see the angle really well on the camera. Okay, we have made it till about 8 p.m. and we are calling it a night. Whew, these tan lines are crazy. We made it a little bit later than I thought we would. Honestly, I was feeling a little rough today around like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, but we powered through, took some liquid IV, drank some water, and powered through some re-rides on our favorite coasters here. We got some of the best rides, I think, of the day, actually, and I'm really, really glad we did stay the last couple of hours. Outlaw Run, we rode in the front, and I don't take back everything I said at the beginning of the vlog, but I do take back some of it. It was a lot smoother, a lot more enjoyable. The air time was great, and the hang time in that double barrel row at the end is just phenomenal. Absolutely fantastic RMC. And then I got one of my favorite rides ever on Time Traveler. We spun through that entire thing. It was so chaotic, so much fun. I loved it. And then we did a front row ride on Thunderation, which was also one of my favorite rides I've ever had on Thunderation. It was chaotic, rough, but like in the fun mine train way that you want it to be rough, and I just enjoyed it so much. Today has been a spectacular day here at Silver Dollar City. One of my favorite days ever here at the park. It really does offer a completely different experience being here in the summer than it did at the winter, and it makes me want to come back for fall to see what fall is like here, and then to come back to do winter again. I just love this park so much. I just wish it was so much easier for us to get to, because it is quite the trek to get to. Whew. Park 17 of 22. Check, complete. Park 18 tomorrow is at Six Flags St. Louis, so make sure you guys subscribe if you guys want to see that video coming up on the channel. Only 5 more parks. Not going to lie, I'm very much excited to rot in my bed on my first weekend that I have off, because man, this trip has been crazy. It's been busy. It has just been go, 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 and I'm very much looking forward to just doing nothing for a weekend when I get back. But anyway, if you want to help me fight the YouTube algorithm, subscribe to see more coaster content like this. Keep cruising and coasting. I'll see you guys at Six Flags St. Louis. Bye.